The path to the weather station here in Sundered Pass continues to elude me, and at this point, I'm nearly going in circles, but I'm still armed, I'm still pretty well fed, and I'm not out of ideas just yet. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series, where I have just spotted, right at the end of the last episode, a Timberwolf pack right over here, and it's kind of inconvenient because it's a pack that I thought I'd already thinned out, which, come to think of it, is not a great sign, because what that implies quite strongly is that there might have been some respawn. On the other hand, there is a pack that's been wandering up and down this ridge for a while, so it could just be the same one. Yeah, it's 4 Timberwolves, not just one. When I was rewatching the end of the last episode to get ready for this one, I spotted the Timberwolves before recording me spotted them. And I was like, oh, there are multiple Timberwolves, not just one. So we're going to have to be a little mindful of that. Also need to be mindful of the temperature. But what I currently want to do is head that direction, which is the same direction, just from a different vector, that I've been trying to head for the last few episodes. It's pretty cold. It's at the end of the day, so I'm not sure that I'm going to do this right now. All right, there. Oh, wow. Yeah, there has been some respawn. So we have a couple of Timberwolf packs out and about. And I might be able to safely get around them. I just don't want to aggro them both at once, because that would be a hell of a way to go out. Unfortunate that there's been some respawn. Yeah, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. Now that I kind of have the lay of the land, I know that there are 4 there, and that there are 4 down there. Or, yeah, there's 4. That's not ideal. Was that a stick on the ground? No, that was a footprint. Okay. I'm going to make my way back, because my health still isn't great. I don't have a ton of food and water, but I have some cattails. I mean, I do have plenty of food back up at the cabin, because I have the bear. And I have the moose that I killed. Although, if I don't quarter that thing and do anything with it, the kill is going to go to waste. One of the issues that I'm running into as I explore this zone is it's bigger than it looks. Like, it takes a considerable amount of time and effort to travel from, like, here to there, from here up to the, what is it, the final rest? Or I don't remember what the name of the cabin is, but there's a waypoint up there where I have all my meat. And it takes a while to get up there. It's really tough to move around, stay warm, stay fed, and just get from A to B, especially when you have no idea where exactly you're going. And I also want to try to
wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Stay as warm as possible. So it's been a challenge. All right, I do not have any water. I've got the 9 cattails. There's a little bit of cloth. I'm going to go ahead and break this down. Because one thing that I might have to do here is make a snow shelter. And I'm not making any snow shelters without cloth to do so. So we need 5 cloth and 15 sticks. Okay. Yeah, I do not have a lot to drink. I do have tea. So that might be partially helpful. I'll go ahead and drink that. And then the cattails should get me the rest of the way. I'm going to try not to go all the way back to that cabin right away, but calorie consumption is happening quickly enough that, especially after I rest here and then sleep, I'll recover plenty of condition, but I will lose a lot of the food that I'm sitting on. I do have this potato, which is nice. I also, as I believe I mentioned a moment ago, need to be mindful of my ammunition, because I am very close to having nothing to shoot. See? I have 18 shots. I came in here with 70 plus. That's how much I've been shooting in the Sundered Pass. So, let's go ahead and pass time for, we'll say 6 hours. We'll get a little bit of passive condition recovery in. Not a lot, but a little. Oh, there's an aurora. wonder how warm it is outside right now. Let's go take a look. It is definitively not warm. Yeah, I have no freaking idea. There's a part of me that's tempted to just shoot that wolf right now. I technically could, I mean... Are they aggroed on me right now?
I'm sure I can carry much more.
I hit him. I hit him because he's running. Remember, timberwolves don't respond to the sound of the rifle the way that normal wolves might. Didn't hit him. Saw that loud and clear. Alright, let's not waste shots. That's one wasted, one not. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, not having water to drink is kind of annoying. I don't want to blow through this tea, but it's my only option at present. And at least it's helping me recover some condition. I have some sticks that I could use to make a fire outside and make some water. But I'd rather conserve sticks so that I can make that snow shelter if I need to. So that's the plan at the moment. But tell you what, while we have the Aurora, I'm going to take advantage. Oh. Just kidding. That was terrible timing. I was going to go downstairs and just look around for anything else that I might be able to find, but no such luck. Oh, the Aurora's back. Okay. If you fake me out twice in a row, we're going to have words.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
You're fine. Again, there's no water left in that container, much as it might seem that there is. There is not. Alright, so we've got this broom here. I still need to sharpen the hatchet. Haven't done that yet. Got some cloth here. I want to be mindful of the fact that if this Aurora cuts off, I will be stuck in the dark, and that'll be annoying. But my back is to the stairs right now, so I'll risk it for this bit of reclaimed wood. Anything else? Okay, there's this right here. 15 minutes. Okay, the hatchet is dangerously low condition. I need to be very careful not to break that thing. Okay. Condition's actually looking pretty good. This is the highest our condition's been in a while. Insomnia has messed with my recovery a little bit. Okay, there went the Aurora because we are actually at morning. And let's see what else I can do. So we've got herbal tea here. Yeah. I think what I want to do is go ahead and use some of that reclaimed wood to make a fire. We can use this spot. It's burned out. It's not ideal. I guess I'll take the charcoal for funsies. Fire striker. Don't want to use that accelerant. All I really need is to make some water here. My cooking pan is still in the cabin. Need to be mindful of that. So my current thinking with like where I want to look is I want to go back towards the ice cave. I was kind of forced back in the last episode from going as far as I wanted to. I want to look around that area a bit more and make sure there's not a path that I've overlooked. I might even want to go back through the ice cave because I haven't gone that far. I haven't backtracked that far. I've kind of treated that as like the entrance to the zone, but maybe I missed something on the other side of that. So we'll have to kind of see what our options are as things go forward here. Okay. So let's now make plenty of water. I could also cook the potato on this fire. But I think what I'm going to do is actually go inside while this water preps. Alright, Timberwolves are noticing me, interestingly enough. Alright, so let's pass time for like half an hour. Step back outside. Perfect. Got some potable water. Some potent potables. Okay, now I do want to make that potato, so tell you what, let's do a couple things. I always forget the thing is not on the... Ugh, yeah, it's not my favorite thing about the current cooking mechanics is that the skillet never appears on the wheel. And I'm still not used to that. Alright, I'm going to make another herbal tea. Just for the sake of having a few extra made. And do I have no more water? Yeah, I guess I don't. How much time's on the fire? 36 minutes. Perfect. I'll put one piece of reclaimed wood on there. The fire is, of course, not enough to keep me warm. But I might be able to use this to actually heat some beverages. So that I could do a little bit more exploring. Kind of like I did with the coffee last time. But as I mentioned, oh look, Canadian flag. Bright and clear, right there. It's just going to take so much. Ow! Really? Really? A sprain on a rooftop. That's rude. And I'm actually out of bandages. So, I mean, it's fair. It is showing a slope. I just was not expecting to sprain here. Alright, 8 minutes till ready. I really don't want to linger here. I'll eat this potato. Interesting noises. Couldn't quite tell if that meant the Timberwolves were nearby or what, but... Okay, let's pass time for like a fraction of a second there. It's really just to let a little bit of time pass in order to get the rest of that water. What that may mean is that the Timberwolf pack just north of me could have respawned, because it's about time for that to happen. Alright, there's some more potable water. Now, ideally, I need to do a little bit more with this.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
So let's try and replenish my tea supplies. Okay. Now it should go in with the rest. Perfect. And we'll once again need to make a little bit more water, which is fine. Oh, campfire's about to go out. I think it's no longer protected from the wind, which is the problem, but I might be able to nurse it.
I can't feel my
Keep it alive here. Yeah, it's not protected from the wind. Damn. That's going to be annoying. Yeah. Yeah, never mind. It's not worth it. We're going to go ahead and drop that non-potable water. I've got some tea. We are warm at the moment, but what I'd rather do for now, since it's so cold and still early in the day, is we're going to sleep for a couple hours, regain a bit more condition, leverage that tea as much as possible. The tea in the insulated flask should still be warm. Oh, nice. Okay. So, weather's quite clear.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay. That's the way I want to go. There's a part of me that... I know I said that I was going to go straight that direction, But the more I think about it, like, I am running really low on rifle ammunition, and if I could go up this way, swing by and get some of my food, that might be the better move to make, because I have some cooked bear waiting for me up there. Again, it's just such a long trip any direction I go. Much farther than it seems. Okay, so at least it's clear. It seems like in order to get up there, I would need to be over there. Like I'm on the wrong side of the zone. Just to state the obvious. And that's been obvious for a few episodes now, but like, I'm on the wrong side of the zone to be able to get to the top of this thing. It doesn't seem that way, because you're kind of meant to find out. It's a rude discovery for sure, but you're meant to find out that the bridge is broken. So this road that seems to lead so clearly, as we discovered earlier in the series, this road that seems to lead so clearly doesn't actually go up there. Alright, so I can see the bear carcass and I can see the cabin. It's actually not as far as I gave it credit for. And if I stay on the road, I'll move a little faster. I might as well try and do that. Less likely to see Timberwolf respawn up here. So there's nothing farther that direction. I mean, I did say I was going to explore farther that way, but I don't know that I want to right now. It does look like there might be a cave back there. But it just seems like it's in the opposite direction even more than I'm already on the wrong side of the zone. It seems like that's even going farther the wrong way.
Oh, so cold.
Man, it is stunning. Hang on. Let's use that tea, shall we? Genuinely stunning. How cold this map is. And how hard it is to get around anywhere. But what I'm going to try to do is heat some of my beverages back up, because we have a fireplace up here that we can use. That was one downside of cooking down there, of eating, even just making the teas down there. We had to use those outdoor campfires that weren't well protected. And there was the Timberwolf pack nearby, making me nervous. And up here, at least we're with our food. It's just that getting all the way down there, it doesn't seem like it's far. It's far. It's real far. And the zone is real cold. I believe I commented, it was either in the series or talking to someone in the Discord, but like, there is clearly a similarity to the vastness of Forsaken Airfield here. All three of the zones that have been added in the Tales DLC are big zones. Like, it's a lot of ground to cover.
Too cold to think.
Alright, so that's rancid bear meat. Oh wow, do I not have any cooked bear meat left? Okay, well. Good to know. Let's step inside and cook some bear meat. Because we need to. Thankfully, I do still have plenty of the reclaimed wood, so I'll be using that. Fire strikers are on their very last legs. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I want to go back through the ice cave. It just seems like it's so far, but at least I know which way to go now. At least I've cleared out the timber wolves, I've cleared out the wolves, so I can straight shot it. Which I wasn't able to do previously. Okay. Let's cook that. It's going to take 45 minutes or so. And with any luck, this weather won't get too much worse while we're doing this. Alright, matter of fact... Oh, I thought the bear carcass went away for a second. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of more steaks off this thing. Ooh, it's too low to harvest. Alright. That's a shame. Past the point of no return. That's a lot of wasted meat. But again, the zone is so big and so cold, it's been forcing me to make those kinds of choices. Alright, I don't need that. I guess what I'll do is just, like, let's pass time. Let's condition. Perfect. Now that should fill me most of the way back up. Sure does. Let's do the same with this meat. The weather continues to be absolutely horrible. Surprising no one. Okay, now in this case what I'm going to do is just sleep for an hour. Because I could do with the condition recovery. The fire will still be going. I may even be able to heat some beverages. Or we'll definitely be able to heat some beverages before we put it out. Yep. Let's eat that. We're going to have half of that left with us, so we'll have to be mindful of that. Now, yeah, I do need some water, so let's go ahead and take advantage while we can. I'm going to pop the reclaimed wood back on there. Okay. I've got a couple of flasks with herbal tea. I want to make sure I get them all. And then this has burdock tea, but just one, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, all of those are warming at the same rate. Let me go ahead and pass time. Now the only downside to this is that we're not going to get the full benefit of the warmth. Because we're still waiting on the water. Oh nice, they all fit into one. Alright, 26 minutes until melted. Really? Okay. For some reason I thought I had longer on the fire. I will go ahead and... what am I looking at? 41 minutes? I don't have much of a choice here, and there's nothing else in here that I can break up. There was the one plank that I found under the bed, but that's used. There's the cardboard box, but that's not something I can burn. So, by the way, are there? No, they're not curtains. Okay. So what I need to do is just pop a couple of sticks on there, and that'll be enough. Glorious. Okay. That's it. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take a torch, first of all. And we're going to head basically down the same path that I did last time, but this time there are no wolves to dance with. And I'm going to go through that ice cave. Yeah, you can tell the scale of the distance and what I was talking about, because look at that deer. Look at how far away it is. It doesn't look like it would be far away. But it is. It's like shockingly far. I do have some other torches on me that I can use in order to keep this fire going, get a little bit of a warmth bonus from that, so that's nice. And as lost as well, not really lost, I'm just confused as to where this pathway is. As confused as I am, and as difficult as this pathway has been defined, we have managed to recover some condition over the last several episodes. It hasn't really gone down too much. Thanks to finding that food and having that cabin. It is a nice waypoint for the part of the zone that we're exploring. I just think that, again, in some ways, we're on the wrong side. So what I want to do is just, entertain that thought more than I have at any point prior by going back through that ice cave and taking a look around there. Because I think that will also take me back on the the side of the ridges that that rope bridge is connected to. I never saw a path. But then again, one of the things that, yeah, see, I'm talking myself into it now, because when I was on the other side of the ice cave last, as far as I can recall, I wasn't looking for the same things I'm looking for now. Alright, so there's the weather station. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Let's, no, I'm still carrying the bear meat. I need to be mindful of that in case any of the wolves are still up. Hang on, I also have one too many of those, but... let's go ahead and drink some warm tea, just to keep the cold at bay. I hear some ptarmigan. I'm really hoping I'm not going to have to do any shooting here. If I do, it's not going to be against a lot of predators. I think I've taken care of most of them. See, there are the ptarmigan right there. That's one thing that's interesting about this zone too, is that because so much of it is high elevation, you don't normally think of ptarmigan as like hanging out here in a low, you know, kind of underpass like that, but it's not really an underpass, is it? Because we're so high. I mean, technically, yeah, it's an underpass of that bridge, tree bridge, but this is generally speaking a high altitude area. Alright, so you can see the carrion crows circling the carcasses. I don't think that that is a way up there. Again, that's meant to be a red herring to kind of fake you out. That's definitely a climbing spot. Saw that last time, but there's no rope attached. As much as stuff tends to pop in the long dark with like the level of detail settings, like sticks in particular aren't visible from a distance, but once you get close to them you see them, ropes are always visible even from a distance. Pretty universally. Okay, yeah, I did take care of all the wolves, which is nice. I may also just take this opportunity to keep my head on the swivel and look for any more cattails that I haven't already grabbed on this lake. Looks like I've picked most of them. I've lost my warming up benefit, so I'm going to need to drink more tea in a bit. But I want to hold off as long as I can so that I can actually get more of the benefit from drinking the whole thing. Okay. So that is a tree bridge that I definitely do want to try to find my way up to. And so I came that way before. I know where that leads. That was just last episode. I want to make absolutely sure I'm not walking up on any predators, but it seems like I'm not. Okay, hold on.
If I don't warm up soon.
Yeah, see, part of the tea that I drank previously is sitting in my inventory. I am not going to put that back in the insulated flask because that would just further thaw it, and I don't want to. Or the opposite of thaw, it would further chill it. Alright, so the ice cave is on the other side of that waterfall there. I'm fairly certain the wolves in this area, first of all, they're not timber wolves, they are just classic wolves, if you will. I'm fairly certain they're already dead. Yeah, there's one there. I can't remember if I shot them both or shot one and scared the other. I clearly shot one. But there were two, I want to say. Okay, so this is one area I wanted to double check, and there's definitely not a path that I'm missing. Yeah, see, this is actually what I'm talking about. Look. Wait, hold on a second. It can't be that easy, can it? No. After all this time, did you see what I saw? Like, I just pointed to, you know, that ice wall and the fact that we're going to go back through the cave, right? Well, hold that thought. I keep going for that container, but that's not the one where I have the... Where's my tea? Oh, it's here. No, you are not warming up, Jennifer. That is your body tricking you. Don't listen. Bear steak is definitely in good shape. Alright, so there's also not a path here. There was a part of me that wondered if maybe I needed to go, like, up above the spot where I could see that wreckage. And that doesn't appear to be the case. Oh, hello. I think I've already searched you, but let's double check. Yep. Empty. So what I was going to say is, I just pointed to the wall of the ice cave, and I said we're going to go through there, because that's going to lead back up to the bridge. And then right on the other side of that wall, on the other side of the cave, that's the area that the rope bridge is extending from. And I had never seen that so plainly before. So my instincts might have been correct. We may have missed something back here when I first came through. I'm not going to touch that. That was one spot where I stayed previously. And if that's the case, then that's hilarious. Because I was right here. And just missed it. Alright, so there's the rope bridge right there. Hold on. Hold on. Are you kidding me? Is this a joke? Alright, so there's the tree bridge. Okay. Okay. Hold the heck on. Wait. Okay, no, that can't be traversed. That can't possibly be it. I'm not going to try that hard. Okay, let's drink a little bit more tea. We've regained so much condition, it would be a shame to lose any. If this works out, it'll be a really nice stopping point. If it doesn't, this could be a long episode. The funny thing is, you can look at the amount of time left in the episode as of the moment that I'm saying that. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I walked right by it. I walked right by it. I walked right by it. Weeks ago. Months ago. Holy shit. That's the rope bridge, Legion. Get out of here. Okay, how? I don't... Man, I was going to say a minute ago, and it does make sense. Yeah, this is definitely an Ash Canyon-style rope bridge. I was going to say a minute ago that, in some ways, the ice bridge is there to kind of tantalize you and make you go, oh, look, pretty ice bridge. Ooh, look, shiny. And I definitely had an ADHD moment and just ran full sprint. Which is hilarious to me. I just went for it. Unabashedly. I just went for it. Like, oh look, ice cave, that looks pretty. I think I'll go that way. Yeah, see, now that I have got my thirst fully quenched, drinking those teas is just not doing a lot for me, but I cannot believe it was that easy. It makes sense, though, because crossing through that ice cave really was at an earlier point in my arrival, and I was so disoriented, and I've gained a lot of the lay of the land since then. Okay. Oh my god. I'm so mad. Okay, there's some ptarmigan up here. I'm gonna have to drop some stuff to make this work. We'll go ahead and drop the sticks. Don't love that idea. I can also drop the water. I think what I'll do is drop the flashlight. I'll keep the hatchet in case I need it. God, I've got so many matches. That doesn't seem necessary. I've got pounds and pounds of matches. Tell you what, let's go ahead and drop some of these. I know it's blasphemy to drop matches, but at the same time, I have entirely too many of them. We're going to drop that. Alright, we're almost in good shape. I mean, if I drop the water, that would do it. But I think what I'd rather do... Let's drop the charcoal. Let's drop the torch. Actually, I think the torches will take care of the rest of it. Yep, perfect. Still have a few, and that will allow me to climb. It's also not a very tall climb, so... That's a blessing. What's concerning me now, and I haven't really said this out loud yet, but like, we've spent a lot of time just trying to find this weather station. What's concerning me is like, what are my objectives in this zone gonna be? You know? Like...
I think I can use
Oh,
this.
nice. Some coal for firewood. Oh, wow. There's a lot in there. Alright, quality tools. Okay, can't go in there, but there's a fire barrel. Nice. Wait, was that a... No, that was a footprint. It's twice in one episode. I've confused a footprint for a stick. Oh my. I can't believe this is happening. I feel so silly. It makes complete sense. I'm not beating myself up, but I do feel pretty silly. Because it's so obvious now. It just never occurred to me to go back through the ice cave once I was a little bit more comfortable with, like, what I was looking for. My brain had sort of cordoned off the area of the map that I was in as the area that I needed to be exploring, and I didn't want to backtrack past a certain point. I didn't think about the value of potentially doing so. Well, thought about it today. Finally. Okay, there's a lot going on up here. Let's take a look around real quick before I end the episode. We've still got some time. Rifle ammo? Really? That's a gift. Oh, nice. It's warm enough in here. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, holy crap. There's a lot of stuff up here. This is just the hangar. There's still a building to be explored. There's an orange soda. Condensed milk. Cedar fire. Wow. I'm gonna have a hard time getting down from this place. A heavy hammer? What? Oh, already went through here. Wow. Wow. Next thing I'm gonna find another fire striker. I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm half expecting to find a fire striker now. That would be amazing. Alright, so we have a couple other buildings up here. Weather station. Nice timing on the music. No, hold up. Supply bin.
It's a goddamn freezing.
What's that? Okay, nothing. I do want to check that truck. There's some stuff in the bed of the truck. That looks like a rifle. Pry bar. I'll do some inventory sorting in a bit.
Well, this stuff will come in
Antibiotics?
handy.
Sure. Beautiful timing on the music. For those of you newer to the channel who haven't heard me say this a billion times over the years, this is easily my favorite track in The Long Dark. Always has been. Absolutely sublime. Amazing composition by Sasha. Okay. Alright, we're warm enough in here as well, which is nice. Energy bar. I do need to wrap up the episode, but I want to look around a bit first. There's another flare. Trash can. Safe. Okay, that looks like it was either late in the 50s or... Oh, interesting. I see, because I... Okay. Because I kept going that way, even though I passed 0. It's keeping that tumbler. At least I know roughly where it was. Man, this combination's making me work for it. Okay, that's 11. Whoa.
I'll take it.
Alright. Decent insulated boots and a rifle cartridge. I'm happier about the cartridge. The boots I picked up, as you can tell from my slower movement speed. Hey, not just any grape soda. Granola bar. But I'll probably just salvage them for the leather. Alright, and there's a broom,
Walk with this much gear.
which I will break apart for some reclaimed wood. But what I'm going to do now... I'm going to guess that, yeah, that's... Just like most ladders in the Long Dark, that is not climbable. Now this is... Okay, it's an interior area, which is a really nice stopping point for today. I've arrived here in the station bunkhouse. I have lots to look around and explore, it seems. There's food up here. There's clothing. There's drawers. There's wreckage. And I'm still... My mind is blown that it was that easy. I really thought it was a north by northwest type of situation where you had to find the entrance in a spot where you wouldn't typically look, but it actually was just me getting misdirected by the ice cave when I was first arriving in the zone and feeling a little bit nervous about finding shelter, because by the time I found the ice cave, I was definitely very distracted by my situation and talking about it, and I just talked myself through the cave and away from the very thing that I was looking for, which blows my mind, but at least we got lots of map knowledge in as a result of doing that, because had I not made that mistake, we wouldn't have done any of the exploration, we wouldn't have found any of the cabins, we wouldn't have gone back down any of the roads, so it worked out in the long run. But there is finally progress to be had in the coming days. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. For early episodes, channel emotes, and member badges, look for the join button.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Thank you, Jennifer. New episodes drop at 1 p.m. US Eastern Time every other day, and comments are always welcome, so leave your thoughts below, and I'll see you next time.